Hello everybody! Welcome back to the shop for this elevator flying stab, horizontal stab, whatever you want to call it. I call that big thing rudder. I call it. Oh, okay, guys, I put me a little piece of 6-ounce cloth on that lip right there, and I'm not going to use 6-ounce on this for the simple fact I want to try and save some weight back here, but I want this carbon. If I'm going to give something up, I want it to be that 6-ounce cloth. Okay, so I want to try and give up something on every part I do. And it ought to still lay up fine. It shouldn't really need that 6-ounce since I'm vacuum bagging it, you know. We'll see what happens. But I'd like to give something up back here, and I just don't want it to be the carbon. So let's just give up that 6-ounce and see what happens. Shoot, if I can save a half a pound or a quarter of a pound on both of them, I'm happy. I just want to gain, you know, save on weight. Every part I do, I want to make a little lighter than the prototype. But I don't want to sacrifice nothing, you know. But I want to get rid of that 4 pounds of lead. Remember that big old hunk of lead I had in the nose of mine? But I told you guys when I was building it, it was going to take 4 pounds of lead in the nose, and that's exactly what it took. me and my buddy Pablo was starting to take a little weight out of it. Ollie told me it was a little nose heavy in Kentucky, then I took a little out, and Pablo flew it a couple times, and he still thought it was a touch nose heavy, so we took some more out, and it was flying good, man. Oh, Pablo was getting a little used to it, and Pablo flew it 3 times, 3 or 4. I let Pablo fly. He loves his airplane. He was wanting one. You still out there, Pablo? Give us a shout out. Give us a shout there, Pablo, if you're watching. So I got my carbon here, but I still got just regular old 6-ounce. On that. That's all that side needs. By the time I get that foamed up. Man, we've been getting a lot of rain up here. Man, if we get a good spring, me and Dad's going to be down that river flathead fishing. It ain't been good for about the past 3 years. We haven't got enough rain. But when that river swells up, about to come out of the bank, it's time to be down to the river with them big old goldfish and big old perch. 40, 50 pound flatheads, man. Just stringers full. We'll show you. Me and Dad's been fishing that river for years. We don't eat them out of that river. We let them go. We sure watch a lot of people crying. What are you going to do with that fish? You can let it go, kersploosh. Some of them people want to dive in after it. No, I'll take it. I just said, well, if you can catch it, throw it back. Dad's also got a Watson Park down there. Dad's been dumping 20, 30-pound flatheads in there since I was a kid. I know there's probably a state record swimming around in that park. You know, not a lot of people fish for big gear, or you know, fish for big fish in that lake. When you want to catch a big flathead, you better have some big gear. You know, and like ocean rod stuff. You know, to land a 75-pounder. You don't, it's just gone. He'll break your line eventually. Okay, enough about that. We gotta get back to the thunderchief building action. I want to get these stabs laid up. I got enough cloth to lay up 2 elevators, and that's it. I gotta go buy cloth this week. I gotta buy resin. I ain't got no money. Hey, Bill. I don't know. I'll call you later if you're. I don't know how much 6-ounce you want, but if we split a roll, we can save a lot of money buying it per yard. If not, I'm just going to go down there and get 20 yards myself, and let's pay a lot more money like that, almost twice as much. You can go buy 50 yards at a cut price, or buy a whole roll of the same money. I mean, yeah, and they won't tell you either. You go in there and say, I want 50 yards, they'll cut you off 50 yards and charge you cut price, and they won't even tell you, hey, for the same money you can have this roll. Oh no, they ain't gonna do that to you. Well, I'm kind of using up the last of my resin too. I got to go to the resin store, man. It blows. It's a never-ending battle, me and money spending. Spend a ton of it, man. Just a ton of it. It just never ends. Oh well. Could be spending it on booze and cheap women. Expensive booze and cheap women. Is that how that goes? But or is it cheap booze and expensive women? Dab all this on there. I'm ready to vacuum bag them. We watch some drag racing tonight. Ain't no dang zombie movies on. Just some drag racing on or something. A dang zombie movie. Makes me mad. Oh, season's over. Here's 3 movies, and now the season's over. That's sorry, man. Well, Survivor last week was kind of a dud. Nothing really major happened. I don't know. Kind of easy a week for them Survivor people. Got rid of Colton. They're probably bringing back once. Bring back Colton, that'd be sorry. Okay. Now we gotta put this on this edge first. Gotta put some resin on it. Do that.